This season of the Wine O'Clock Show proudly brought to you by Tom's Cap Vineyard Retreat. Escape to Tom's Cap. Carolyn's First National Real Estate, the #1 choice for real estate on the Sunshine Coast. And the Olsen Hotel Art Series, right in the heart of Chapel Street. Tim Campbell, cheers. Welcome to the Wine O'Clock Show. Friday, 6 o'clock.
Yes.
Cheers, cheers. Yeah, it's daylight savings in Melbourne, so you know.
Somewhere in the world.
It's somewhere in the world.
Oh, nice Sauvignon Blanc, that one. I love that you did pour it over the line.
I know. I'm a bit generous.
No responsible service of alcohol here. That's fine. All good.
Look, it is the most festive time of the year, and we love Christmas,
Yes.
and you love Christmas.
Yeah.
I think it's been your 10th year for singing for Channel 9's Carols By Candlelight.
Yeah, I'm almost Dennis Walter. This is number 10 for me, and actually number 15 for Anthony. So yeah, our household really gets into the spirit in all kinds of ways. Yeah, Christmas Eve tends to go to about 4 a.m. for us. So
Really?
it's a good night.
What is it about the event that you've been a huge hit on television, on theatre and stage, singing, you've got, albums out everywhere. But what is it about this event that you love and come back to every year?
It's and it's going to sound like a bit of a cliche, but it actually, the fact that you are live with a massive orchestra, a choir, you rarely get to do that. I wish I had the budget on my tours to do that. But so the fact that you have that, plus you then have the chance to perform to 30-odd thousand people at the My Music Bowl there, and they're right up to the stage. So it actually, weirdly enough, it seems fairly intimate because they're right there with you. And then, of course, then that goes to TV Live, so whatever comes out of your mouth. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to watch your P's and Q's.
Ain't no saving grace in that, and watch your notes too. But it's amazing. And the good thing about that gig, and we, a lot of faces we see very similar every year as well, and some people that we know come on board, and everyone's there for the right reason. Everyone is there, like Australia, at the end of the year, we all, even no matter what religious denomination you are, we all kind of come together at Christmas. It is about winding down. On, December 26th, we all close the shutters and say we're closed, country's closed, we'll see you in a few weeks.
Yeah.
And it's a perfect time of year. So it is the gig that we love to end the year on. And we're so lucky to do it every year.
To end the year
It's
on.
awesome. And everyone's there. The audience are there for the right reason. The crew's there for everyone, even crew who work their butts off, as we know, in television all year round, even they're kind of happy. I guess they get a break after that. I don't know.
After 10 years, what has been one of your highlights?
Well, the first year I did Carols was I did a duet with Anthony. So the first time, because I was on the other one at the Domain, which is a great one as well, in the Domain as well. I did that for 4 years, and then came on with Channel 9 in Melbourne, and I think a few months later I actually moved to Melbourne at that time as well. So I was really shifting everything down there, and that year we got to sing a duet together. So that was fantastic.
Did you meet Anthony on Carols? No.
No. Actually, we met just before Carols 2007. We did a production of Rent in Perth. And it was this kind of, I guess to say, off-Broadway production over there. There was myself and Anthony and Nikki Webster came over, and Shane Janik, who's Courtney Act, and it was a really cool production. But it was really busy at the time as well, and it certainly wasn't love at first sight, because it was kind of fear at first sight, because I had to sing on stage with Anthony Coletta. So, and I think I had a bigger singing role too at the time. So, it was actually that year. Funnily enough, I think at that point we started kind of secretly seeing each other, and so I came down to Carols in Melbourne and kind of was in the audience, and he was in Carols in Sydney watching me in the audience. And, it was so. Actually, funnily enough, December 24. He'll hate me saying this, but December 24 is kind of our little, going steady anniversary. Like when you say we first kind of.
Yes, great.
So we certainly celebrate.
Yeah. What's your favourite song to sing on the night?
I always do every year I love to do the up-tempo one. I love to get the candles up, hopefully get people on their feet, just to, because we got Marina and Anthony and Sylvia do the big notes. So I love doing that. Santa Claus is coming to town is always, and I always try and get in as early as I can, and there's always some bugger. You know, Casey Donovan stole it this year's when I asked, so there's always someone I kind of hate at Carols By Candlelight. Whoever stole that one. It's
Pull
just,
their mic out while she's singing.
yeah. Oh, there'll be marbles on the floor, don't worry. That one's always fun. Christmas Baby Please Come Home is a really cool. One that are a bit rocky as well. I think I've done Rocking Around the Christmas Tree a few times now. And maybe they're probably sick of that, but I love that kind of one that gets everyone involved. The kids love it too, and you know, I love when I watch back. They have got great shots of families getting up, you know, even at the back of the bowl and having a dance and singing.
That was going to be my next question. Is, you know, what's the one song, I guess, that gets all the audience up?
Well, that Rocking Around the Christmas Tree, definitely. That's why I like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, because everybody knows it.
Yep.
And there's kind of two versions of it that we do as well. But there's the Bruce Springsteen one, and there's the one that we do, and they just know it. And yeah, the candles are up by then, and I love it. Yeah. I'm such a kid.
In your house, we'll continue talking Christmas, but there's been a big debate, I guess, around the Christmas tree and the order of putting up a Christmas tree, and it can come to blows in some houses with, you know, parents and children. And what is in your house? What's the order and the structure of putting a Christmas tree together? The
order is I leave for the day, and Khalid does the whole thing. He's far too OCD for me to even touch that tree. Look, we do have it. There's no tinsel allowed in the house.
Really?
There's anywhere, which I get as well.
Yeah, it's messy.
Yeah.
But you can get those like long, you know, the ones that are like attached, like a metre long.
Yeah, but even still, there's like our dog sheds hair. It's like the tinsel sheds hair as well at Christmas, so we can't have both. Well, at the moment, it'll change. Yeah, I mean, we've got a tree that's lasted about 3 years now, so that's pretty good for Anthony, because normally it's like he gets sick of that for the next one. So this one, we've got the white one happening at the moment with lights.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think this will be the last Christmas. I think he's getting over the white thing.
Do you theme your Christmases? My mother-in-law, or my stepmother, she every year has a different colour. Like this year it might be purple, next year it'll be red, it'll be gold.
God. Oh, don't give him ideas, because he will. I'm telling you, he will. No, well, thankfully, and probably the other thing is that we're really busy this time of year. Like, not only is it Carols By Candlelight, but there's other Christmas events we do as well, and the end of the year, all the events that we do, and all the functions and that kind of thing. So it's kind of busy. So thankfully, until he watches this, and now he's going to start theming every year. Oh yeah, cheers, thanks for that.
Yeah. You'll be sending me messages right tomorrow.
I'm going cute in 2020. No. So the tree is kind of there, and I'd probably divorce him if he did the whole house, to be honest.
A bit of a controversial debate came out this week where an Ohio radio station is banning the 74-year-old classic Christmas carol, Baby It's Cold Outside. Have you heard about that?
Oh, actually, I did. Is that something about it's
the Me Too campaign?
Yeah.
You know, it's sexual harassment or, What's your take and thought?
I just think perspective is a really good thing, you know, in this debate. I think perspective goes out the window, which means it can turn a little bit into the boy cries wolf syndrome. It's a thing of lyrics, baby, it's cold outside, I got to go, baby, it's cold outside. So it's kind of because he's domineering and...
Well, I think, they were saying because she keeps saying, no, I want to go home, and he's, he's enticing her to stay by giving her drinks, and so they're saying it's like...
I don't want Bing Crosby in the Me Too movement, you know what I mean? I think we're all fine.
Is it gone too far? Is it just, people just go too far?
I think that is, yeah. I mean, just...
It's 74 years old, It's 74 years this has been playing, and now you're complaining about it.
Yeah, and I guess we always can't say, it's back in the day, so it's okay, kind of thing. I guess that's part of the movement as well. But, like I say, perspective is a fine thing. Because if you just take little niggly things like that, so when we kind of all cry wolf, the kind of really important things, I mean, when a Bill Cosby thing, we'll go, well, that was back in the day too, you know what I mean? It's a very different comparison. Yeah. So just relax, it's Christmas.
It's Christmas. Be happy, be joy. And talking about Christmas still, we love, obviously, our family and friends to come over on Christmas Day. It is a big day, and we love to catch up, but it can be quite expensive when it comes to putting on a spread. Yeah. And then some people are now charging per head.
What?
Yes.
Oh, no.
Is that a no?
Oh, God, no. We don't like people bringing things. Like, if we're going to have a party at our house, like, we just I mean, it's lovely, you might want to bring a champagne or something, which is fine, but Yeah, got to be French. But don't just no. See, that's the thing. We're opposite. I'm like, don't even bring a thing if we host a party.
So you don't think it's a good idea?
No, come on. Or you know what? It doesn't have to be. If it's going to be costly, you can do it very simply these days. There's so many great ideas about doing it simply. You can just, I'm sure the supermarkets have good ideas about how to cater for $5 a head or whatever else. Or if you really can't even do that at all, just say, "Can I skip a year and?" Or
bring a plate.
Yeah, the old, here's the Me Too. Ladies, bring a plate. And gentlemen now can too. Yes, no, actually, I saw something else. It wasn't a wedding. I think it might have been a birthday once where it wasn't a friend. I just saw it somewhere. Someone said about charging. I'm like, no. Yeah. I'm sorry. If you've got to charge people, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
It's the same with, I think there was a grandma who was looking after her grandchild because the mother had to go to work and then handed invoices to the mother for fuel and taking the kid to the zoo. And then we're just like, what?
That is so Judge Judy territory. There's like, they're going to be on there next week, I'm telling you. No, just don't. We'll just take away the spirit. And it's also for those who maybe aren't on board with that idea, just feeling a bit awkward. Like if I got an invite saying, come and join us, it's going to be Christmas Day and it's $55 a head, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
There, it's already going to put a bad taste there.
You brought out a phenomenal album this year, which I've listened to. It's Electrifying 80s, which I love. It's my favourite era.
Me too.
There are so many 80s songs out there. Who chose and why for this album?
This one, you're right, I could have done anything in the 80s. And I do with my band. We primarily 70s and 80s, and in particular 80s is what we do. This one was specifically stock Aiken and Waterman songs.
Right.
So I fell hook, line and sinker for the pop. Back in the day, and I grew up in Campbelltown in New South Wales, which is, western suburb Sydney, so I have stolen your wallet, you're fine. And back in those days, there was early Bon Jovi and we're into Whitesnake, which I loved as well, but I kind of, was in the closet with the old pop too, so I was listening to stock Aiken and Waterman and loving my Rick Astley and early Kylie and all that kind of thing. So I just wanted to...
Bananarama.
Yeah, oh God, Bananarama, stop it. That was our first album. My dad, actually, I think he liked Bananarama with the sound down. It wasn't about the music, it was about the girls and loving the First Degree in the jail, the film clip. But I specifically wanted to do stock Aiken and Waterman, and even some of my band members who are probably just way too young didn't even know who they were, and I said, "Get off my stage, go and Wikipedia this before you get back on." But what I wanted to do is not kind of get dressed up. My clothes are half 80s anyhow, but I didn't want to kind of do the whole get up, dress up thing. I just wanted to bring that into the 21st century. So, we're not talking nightclub stuff. And you listen to the album, I'm not pumping like a DJ, whatever, but. We just made it very electronic. That's why it's Electrifying 80s. We really electrified it, just made it, but kept the melody and kept the essence of it. And even these days when we were looking at sounds to bring into producing it, a lot of the sounds from the 80s are back in a lot of pop songs these days. So it wasn't hard it wasn't hard to mix all that. But so really I just wanted it to be open to everyone and maybe a new generation as well. And also another I don't want to say, to kind of get back on board and love it, and it's okay. It's okay to love the 80s.
I know. But my 16-year-old loves Queen, 80s, all the old Metallica, like all the old stuff. Yeah. He's not interested in this new stuff.
And a lot of them do. I know a lot of people say to me, "Oh my God, my kids are into this as well." And I just, especially if they're at a gig or at a concert, and I see some young people, I kind of fear if I'm not going to do a Justin Bieber, they're going to hate me. But they love it. Yeah. And it's probably, I guess, because a lot of the songs have been covered in some kind of way anyhow. Or they're just used to growing up and their parents playing it and being daggy, but they kind of, really.
What's your favourite 80s song of all time?
Whoa!
All
time.
There's like hundreds of them.
My top 50 is. It'd probably be ones that I'll have to look at the set list that I always play to always work. And I am someone who really performs for an audience. I'm not trying to be all kind of get inside of me and my artistic world. It's kind of what always works. And Never Gonna Give You Up. You know what works now from the album, which I love, is You Spin Me Round, and that surprised me. But it's awesome and live, because we use some of the track as well with the live band, and Dead or Alive's You Spin Me Round, or our version. That's awesome. I'm also, I wish I could. Look at me, I'm a failed game show host. I wish I could
Are you on that same spectrum as Grant?
Yeah, no, he's still doing it.
Yes, he's got a new one now.
like I love singing New Sensation in excess, but you look at me and go, you're not like just. I would be ridiculed if I ever did an in excess covers album, but I would love to do it and do a tribute concert. And I think my voice suits it, my look doesn't. It's complex. Whew, first world problems, but New Sensation always works, and I love it. And I feel like a rock god singing it. But then I look at myself and go, pasty white boy, you got no hope. That one at the moment now, it's so daggy, but I get people on social media saying, yeah, I had the time of my life last night. We end the show with the time of my life.
Oh, yes.
Dirty Dancing.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, Jennifer Warnes and Jennifer Warnes and Bill Medley.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's so bad. It's awesome. And you know what's even worse? If you want to go 4 kinds of cheese, that even the band gets stuck in their head, especially for you.
Oh, is that another?
Jason,
Yeah.
it's on the album.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is it really?
With Susie Goebel, who's just a phenomenal singer. But yeah, so we give it a bit of a Bahamas-y kind of calypso feel on it as well. But I know people who watch this go, that guy is the most boring thing in the world. I gotta have a drink. I'm boring myself. I got a drink now.
You're touring. You've done a couple of shows, but are you going to tour more in 2019?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually literally at the moment putting together some more shows for next year. The hard thing is, which is a good thing, but a difficult thing, is that I work a lot in the event world as well, in all the event scene. And that was a hard thing this year. When I put the album out, I wanted to do more concerts at the end of the year, but I was kind of booked out, which sounds a bit kind of weird, but it was, great for a performer. But definitely want to do more live shows. They've been going really well.
Yeah. And you're going to do all of Australia? Not
Yes.
Sydney, Melbourne?
Yeah, no, Sydney, Melbourne. I've already done Darwin.
Yep.
We're looking at Tasmania at the moment. There's another one in Sydney. We're looking at Adelaide. all over the place.
Brisbane, Sunshine?
Brisbane, yeah, oh God. They would absolutely love it. Yeah, God, yeah. Actually, I'm up there. Yeah, but no, we're sort of, hasn't been locked in because otherwise it'll change. Yeah. But yeah, no, God, yeah. When my last tour, we did all, Gold Coast, Brisbane, everything as well. So I love it.
Before we play a little game,
Yes.
Can you let us know when is the Channel 9 Christmas Carols on?
It's
Carols by Candlelight on?
Carols by Candlelight, always Christmas Eve. So yeah, December 24, when you're wrapping your presents last minute, or me panicking that I haven't even bought my Christmas presents yet, so the kids, my nieces and nephews, get gift vouchers because I'm a terrible uncle. December 24, 8 o'clock. It always starts. It's a brilliant night, and it is live to wear, so anything goes. And it's a big night for us. Backstage is always a great thing as well.
All right, we're going to play a little game.
Yes.
Are you excited?
Go do it.
It's called Never Have I Ever.
Okay.
I have never.
God.
Oh no, it's scary.
No, but I'm just so boring. That's the thing.
So I'm going to ask you some questions. We're going to play together. And if you have a little...
Oh, you're going to do it. You're going to answer too?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, perfect.
No, I'm just going to let you do it on your
Safety in numbers.
Yeah. And if there's a little story that goes along with it, we like to hear that too.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
You're saying you're vanilla now, it'll come out.
I know, right? Yeah, I'll remember.
Yeah.
Therapy.
Never have I ever done a nudie run.
Never. Oh, so I never have done it. No, I have. So I have done it.
You have done
it. Oh God.
Really?
Oh, I'm waiting for the photos to come
Harry
out.
says he's vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Please.
Okay, the new thing I'll do. God, back in the day when we were I used to do kid shows, and this sounds weird, but that's probably a bad preface.
I want to rephrase
No, okay.
that.
Well, I used to do shows overseas, like in Singapore at the end of the year, which I loved, and there would be after shows back in the hotel runs. In fact, obviously the relationship has worked well, because I remember when Anthony, we weren't even together. Well, I think it was Nikki, myself, and Anthony went down to Margaret River in between shows in Perth, and we went there. Okay, I've just already shown how bogan we are, but we went to the Margaret River overnight. It's all we had. We ended up getting there. Long story short is that the next morning we wake up. There's about 35 Ruskies and what do you call those mixed drinks?
Like the UDLs.
Yeah, all those kind of things. Yeah. In there, we had one bottle of wine and had all these mixed drinks in Margaret River. Yep. And I think the night before, I think Nikki and I did do a nudie run around the pool. So, look, maybe it was courting. Call it what you will.
Never have I ever stolen something?
No, I'm not going to remember unless when I was 8. But no,
No. Never have I ever cheated on a test. I think I have when I was at school.
See, this is the vanilla thing. I would not have done that.
School? Like
no.
to read the answers on your hand?
I might have given the answer to someone. I was a bit of a nerd at school, so I might have given the answer to someone else, but...
Never have I ever re-gifted a gift that was given to me. Yeah, I have to. I've actually got a cupboard.
And I think we've actually been caught out once with the gift card in there.
Oh no,
to
really?
us.
I'm thinking you've given it back accidentally.
No, not to them, but to someone else. And then the little kind of message to Tim.
Love, Mum.
Happy birthday.
Never have ever made a prank call. I have. I was naughty.
Yeah. I said I would have been too nervous.
Really?
Yeah, although I feel like I could do it now. I'm a very good actor.
Yeah, exactly. Never have I ever hit a parked car and didn't leave a note.
Oh no. Have I hit a parked car? I think I've even hit a parked car. How boring.
No.
I've had so many scuffs on the wheels, of course, like
Oh,
in the gutter.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm trying to think if Anth has as well. No.
Never have I ever gotten a tattoo that I regretted.
Not yet.
Have you got tattoos?
Yeah, I've just got one here. It does have AC on there as well, so it could turn into
Aircon.
Actor or ACDC or something if if the old ring comes off. So, no regrets yet.
Putting it out there. Never have I ever Googled myself.
Oh, of course I have.
Yeah.
Please.
All the time.
Daily. I hit the alerts. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, you probably learn a bit about yourself on Google.
I do. Oh God.
Never have I ever lied about having an emergency to leave a bad date.
Yep. In fact, I've actually. Well, it was kind of. I mean, you say date. It was kind of like a meeting-y kind of. It was like a half-half. But no, I've had someone say, "Call me." Yep.
Oh, really? Yeah. Did you know it was going to be bad before you went in? Oh.
Yeah. Because it was kind of date, but it was a bit like work related too. So it was a bit,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, there's a vanilla part. Dates, I've been in very long relationships, so
Yeah.
I'm like, but oh yeah, I think that's not a bad thing.
No.
Apparently though, there's some number you can call if you're actually at a
Oh,
date.
really?
That will call you back in like 5 or 10 minutes.
My God, that's awesome.
That's great.
Never have I ever accidentally sworn during an interview on TV or radio.
Oh please.
Really?
Have I have
Yeah.
sworn on the things?
Yeah, yeah.
Can you beat this out?
Yeah, yeah.
Me dead. I mean, yeah, the gutter mouth can come out, unfortunately. Because you forget the audience. So this is the thing. I've worked in like doing kids shows.
Yep.
I remember there was years and years ago. I worked at a theme park during the day, and then at night I was doing Bawdy Theatre Restaurant to like drunk hens nights. So you really had to switch the brain over
Yes.
to your audience as well.
Yep.
And then sometimes there's that grey area, or even look. I even did Kids WB the other day for Channel 9, and we had to go back twice. I mean, I didn't say like effing this or whatever
Yeah.
else, but there's a couple of things that went. When you're calling me sexy, blah, 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 we just might, So it's not full swearing, but yeah, when you're doing a kid's show, I just forget nowadays.
Never have I ever broken something at a friend's house and not told them. Oh, really? Here he is saying he's vanilla and he's a good boy. Look at him. Letting all the secrets out of the bag.
Maybe I have to apologise to Ant's brother as well when we were moving furniture. That little scuff in the ceiling might have been.
Oh, might have been you.
Yeah. Yeah, those tradies, damn it, it was
Yep.
them.
Yep. Oh, God. Never have I ever joined the Mile High Club. I've never. No.
No, I have contemplated though. I'll try to work it out, map it, but it just.
Time it. When are the air hostesses sleeping?
Coming back and forth. It's not that, even if you're flying like to LA or something, it's not that dark enough. You kind of, how do you not make the blanket kind of not move? And are you going to do it in the bathroom?
No.
Bah.
No. Gross. Awesome. Well, Tim, thank you so much for joining us on the show this week. And look, congratulations with everything that's coming for 2019.
Cheers.
And here's to a great Carols in the Park.
Yeah.
Carols By Candlelight.
Can't wait for it. Yep.
Cheers.
Cheers.
When in Melbourne, the Wine O'Clock Show stays and films at the Olsen Art Series Hotel, a perfect location right in the heart of Chapel Street, Melbourne. This season of the Wine O'Clock Show proudly brought to you by Tom's Cap Vineyard Retreat. Escape to Tom's Cap. Carolyn's First National Real Estate, the #1 choice for real estate on the Sunshine Coast. And the Olsen Hotel Art Series right in the heart of Chapel Street.